Before compilers existed, programmers had to enter binary code by hand, a slow and tedious process. Then came assembly language, the more human-readable form of machine code. Eventually, compilers revolutionized programming by translating high-level code into machine instructions automatically. In this video, you'll learn exactly how compilers work, from lexical analysis and parsing to code generation. So what actually happens when you hit compile? First, the source code goes through lexical analysis, where it's broken down into tokens. These tokens are then used to build an abstract syntax tree, AST, which represents the structure of your program. The tree is then checked for semantic errors, optimized for performance, and finally, translated into machine code that your computer can execute. In the lexical analysis stage, each part of the source code is tokenized, that is, broken down into meaningful symbols called tokens. For example, data types like int are classified as keywords. Variable and function names are identifiers, and mathematical symbols like plus or minus are operators. This process is crucial because it helps the parser easily understand what kind of data or structure it's dealing with in the next stage of compilation. Next comes the parser. It takes the stream of tokens as input and constructs an abstract syntax tree, AST, as output. The AST is a hierarchical representation of the program's structure. Each node in the tree represents a specific construct. For example, a function node might contain child nodes for the function body, and within that body, you might find variable assignment nodes. These can be broken down even further. For instance, an expression node could have two children, the left operand and the right operand, with the operator itself serving as the parent node that defines how the operands interact. After parsing, the next stage is semantic validation. Here, the compiler walks through the abstract syntax tree to ensure the code makes logical sense. It checks for things like assigning values to variables that haven't been declared, using functions incorrectly, or performing invalid type operations. If this stage fails, that's when you'll see compiler errors such as variable not defined or incompatible types. The final step is code generation. The validated abstract syntax tree is passed to the code generator, which produces assembly language, a human-readable form of machine code. The assembler then converts this assembly into actual machine instructions. And finally, the linker combines all compiled pieces into a complete executable program. If you'd like to learn how to build your own compiler from scratch, check the video description for Daniel McCarthy's Build a C Compiler from Scratch course, a step-by-step guide that covers every concept demonstrated in this video in full detail. This video course has sold hundreds of copies and has fantastic feedback.